So here we are, D1NZ Pukekohe, the home of drift, and once again we qualified P1 today. You know, it's my third round in a row this season. Super stoked. The car is just, it's working so well. I feel at home with it, and you know, we just got to turn that #1 qualifying spot into #1 on the podium, you know. So I think me and the team, we're getting there. We understand the car now, we know what we can do with it, and now it's just you know, crossing all the T's and dotting all those I's. So missing practice yesterday, we were over at Beach Hop this year. We had a display with Castrol and leading the Thunder Cruise out to Onimana Beach, so it fell on the same weekend, so obviously we weren't here yesterday, but we went out and practiced this morning. Second run into it, 196k entry at about 8,700 revs, and blew the fuel hose. It actually just, the fitting let go, and there was just fuel just pumping right out the front of the car, all over the windscreen, and just backed out of it, obviously, like, straight away. And was pretty freaked out about it, and just thought, oh no, this is the type of, like, you never want that to happen, but you know, like, we missed practice, and to do that in our minimal practice time here this morning was put us behind. So we had to go shoot up the road, get a new fuel hose made for it, and I did a few laps in the activation car, which felt really good as well, you know. So we knew we had a car to compete here this weekend, and got that sorted. Went to go out for qualifying, and we had a bolt shear off in our gearbox shifter, and I couldn't get into third gear. I drove back to the pits, then I couldn't get into first gear. It just got worse and worse just in doing the parade lap, you could say. And boys, just luckily they found at the last minute what had gone wrong, because we were just about ready to jump in the activation car and go qualify. So luckily we found that, because I know that this car was absolutely dialed, and which it showed, you know, P1. So let's move on tomorrow and try and make these battles work.
They've got a call. It's a one more time.
Yeah, that is fair. That is too hard to split. The Fanga's tucked up right under the back bar. He's left a little bit of a gap there.
Carl's coming with huge commitment. Fanga's running wide here, and then he's going to try and come straight back up. Carl's actually just, whoa!
No way.
Fanga, I don't know how Fanga held on to that.
Two strike, three strikes. It's going to be Fanga Dan Woolhouse that makes his way into the final.
Here we go, Fanga on the entry. Darren is not giving him an inch, and they've both entered.
Look at that, that's nice by Darren.
Right on his door.
Wide there by Fanga, running that wide line. Both lifting wheels. Darren switching a little bit right there. Fanga still running it nice and wide through there, giving Darren a little bit of work to tuck up. Takes that. What a clean run. I hope he'll be running a textbook line so wide, so that's the feedback I gave Darren. He needs to run that wide line into the sweeper and sit wide. Give Fanga that room. Look what he's done there. That is awesome. Fanga's been able to suck right up on that inside, giving him that chaseable line. Big angle. Both of those boys, wow, they did well to catch that. Running out wide to that inner clip. What a good run.
Mackie says one more time.
Yes.
Dunker says one more time.
Oh no, he's given him a bit of a gap. Fanga has stepped away. That is quick out of the gate by Fanga Dan there. Awesome.
So he's
Look at him
held his
sitting out
line.
wide. That is real cool. Judges will take into the consideration, obviously, how Darren was back further. Now he sucked right up on the Fanga's door.
Is that
Was
contact?
that contact?
Oh.
Wow, Fanga goes round him.
Oh.
Both of those. That is pushing it to the limit.
Brendan Dunker says Fanga Dan. Dan Mackey says Fanga Dan. Zach Poles says Fanga Dan. Driving the Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5D with a Roush Yates 436 cubic inch, 900 horsepower V8, round 4 winner of the D1NZ Pukekohe, Fanga Dan Woolhouse.
Yeah, mate, I tell you what, we'll have to go back the history book of D1NZ to see when I last won. What an awesome feeling. Me and the boys just said, look, sick of getting these #1 qualifiers and not having the car that, you know, we had a car that would do the mean qualifying runs, we had a car that would do the mean lead runs, and we didn't quite have that really good car for a tandem battle, for a chase car. So we really worked on that. I felt really good in the car. It all came together. We ended up on the top step, so I'm super proud of my team. They've really bust their ass. I think it frustrates them as much as it frustrates me. The team understand it and they know how they could make it better, or, you know, take that little bit out of it when we need to, and it's just a good feeling, and I'm super pumped to be back on the podium, especially at Pukekohe. Like, if this was the final, I'd be on cloud 9 even more. But no, I'm super pumped to be going back to Manfeild at the end of the month. It's going to be awesome. That is my favourite track here in New Zealand. We won there a few years back, and it really challenged you, so I think it's going to be a good final for the end of the championship.